Well, hello everyone and welcome back to another Theme Park Obsession video. My name is Dylan and thank you so much for tuning back into the channel. Today, as you can see, I'm hanging out at Six Flags Magic Mountain. There's been some interesting developments here, especially the one that's happening right behind me here at the front entrance. So we're gonna check that out, we'll do a couple laps around the park, and of course, have some fun like always. So how about you and I dive right in. Oh yeah, back at Six Flags Magic Mountain, or Cedar Fair's Six Flags Magic Mountain theme park, whatever you want to call it. We're back at Magic Mountain, and oh yeah, this epic skyline does not get old, but it's going to be changing soon because they're going to be working on this parking lot here in the next few days. They officially broke ground on the all-new solar installation project, California's largest solar installation. I believe they broke ground over there towards the employee lot, and then they'll eventually work their way over here to the main lot. And I'm so happy about this because, yeah, this parking lot, as you can see, desperately needs some attention. And you can see right up here by the handicap spots, a lot of markers have been painted on the ground, and this is all probably prep for the solar panels because, yeah, they're installing a bunch of them. I mean, it's huge. I'll flash a piece of concept art on the screen right now, but it pretty much covers the entire lot. And I think it's gonna be really, really cool. And I'm all for little changes like this because sometimes the littlest changes make the biggest difference. And having this finally be resurfaced and having the solar panels provide some shade, getting the cars out of some of the elements is really nice. Made it to the front entrance of the park where look at this. Look at the major work happening right underneath the iconic Six Flags Magic Mountain archway here. Wow, they tore down all the ticket booths. Before we get to the construction though, just a heads up, Six Flags does some really great discounts and perks for active and retired military and also first responders. So be sure to hit up your Six Flags website for your local park to see what they're doing. Here, it looks like they're giving out a free ticket for all veterans and active military. And then also friends and family receive some discounted tickets. So that's actually really nice. But moving back to this though, yeah, they only have 2 booths remain. They have one over there and there's one on this side. But man, oh man, yeah, this happened so fast. I was not expecting this. Like, I knew they were gonna tear them down. Like, I had a feeling that they were just on the chopping block. It was a matter of time because they weren't using them. But I didn't know it was gonna be like right now. So this is pretty cool. Interesting development happening here in the front of the park. I'm wondering if they're gonna build some flower beds and maybe add some bushes or something and maybe redo this structure. I don't know, I guess we're gonna have to keep an eye on it in the next couple weeks. This is pretty exciting. Definitely not a roller coaster being built here, I will say that. I don't think we're gonna see a giant roller coaster in this spot, but I mean, hey, they might surprise us. You never know. They could put a 900-foot tall roller coaster in this exact spot. But yeah, in all seriousness, I'm leaning more towards maybe either a new planter, like flower beds, and then just a repaving of this. That way you can just walk straight up to security. Other than that, yeah, I don't see them doing anything else. I don't think they're gonna build new ticket booths. I feel like the ticket booths at a lot of theme parks are becoming obsolete because a lot of people purchase their tickets online or through the apps. So you really don't need the ticket booths. You can have like 1 or 2 like they've kept, but they don't need like 10 or 12 of them. Now, what I'm really curious about is if this is just like a precursor to a larger vision here at the front entrance. The Six Flags Magic Mountain Park entrance has been looking the same for the longest time, and I'm wondering if they're moving forward with something new. So yeah, I'll be keeping an eye on it for sure. And for those that have been watching for a while, you guys have known that I've talked about the front entrance here at Six Flags Magic Mountain a couple times in the videos. I've mentioned that like this might be the next project as far as like beautification projects, and maybe this is what's happening behind me. So this could be the start of something larger, or maybe it's just the start of something very small. Yeah, I don't see any spray paint anywhere else on the ground, like kind of moving towards over here. It's just, this is where all the action is happening. So this could just be a simple, all right, we're gonna tear these down and then we're just gonna repave it. But you can see the foundation for the old ticket booths. That's pretty cool. I love demolition, construction. It's like my favorite part of any new thing coming to a theme park. I just love it. I can sit and stare at this stuff for a long time and just kind of study just the project area, and then obviously then my mind starts racing. I'm like, oh, what are they gonna do here? Like, what's gonna look like when it's done? Moving on though, I've made it inside the park, and look at this. They have a bunch of Christmas lights up on the buildings and on the trees. They do a really good job with the Holiday in the Park lights. If you've never seen Holiday in the Park here at Six Flags, definitely check it out. It's pretty cool. But since I'm looking at this building, what the heck are these things? Go ahead and comment down below. I think they're like cellular things, or maybe some internet connectivity things. I'm not sure. But for those that do know what these are, I'd love to know, because these look very ugly. They should have, I don't know why they didn't try to hide those. Alrighty, I just talked with one of the team members here, and they said, yeah, these are for better cellular connectivity in the park, which I dig. I just wish they would have put them behind the buildings. They look really gnarly. These are, yeah, I don't know. Hopefully, I mean, they look pretty permanent. I don't know. These are the kind of things that, like, yeah, you just gotta, if you hide them, then you can kind of stay immersed in, the environment they're trying to do here. But these kind of stick out like a sore thumb. I'm happy about the connectivity, but I guess that's the price we have to pay. Yeah, all these trees over here are all decorated as well. So yeah, just a few more days to get everything set in stone. Holiday in the park here at Six Flags Magic Mountain officially starts November 23rd and runs select nights all the way up until December 31st. So you have plenty of time to check out all the holiday festivities. And like I was saying earlier, they do a pretty good job here. Now, because of the merger with Cedar Fair, I am very, very interested to see over the next few years how this park shapes up. I wonder if they're going to be investing even more money into the place as far as beautification projects, maybe some big new attractions. I'm going to be keeping an eye on it, because that was some of the biggest news in the theme park industry. For those that actually care about the theme park industry, the Cedar Fair and Six Flags merger was massive. I'm very on the fence about the merger. I really want to wait and see what they do. I'm cautiously optimistic about it. They could have some serious money now to play around with, or things could be different. I don't know. We're just going to have to wait and see. It's going to be one of those waiting games for sure. If you continue to build world-class attractions, you clean the place up, you provide a great guest experience, you don't have to worry about anything else. People will come, people will spend money. Just focus on making your product the best it can be. So we'll see. There's going to be a lot of things happening, I'm sure, with the Cedar Fair parks and the Six Flags parks across the country. They have a huge portfolio now. They have so many parks. I think it was like over 40 different theme parks they now have under one roof. So that's a big task. It's a monumental thing to upkeep. So we'll keep an eye on it for sure. Well, let's continue our journey around the park. Noticing this is brand new. They have a new basketball game over here. Fright Fest ended not too long ago, so they've taken down the decorations here at the Full Throttle stage. I'm sure they're gonna start prepping for the holiday show that they'll probably have here. And not too bad of a wait for a Sunday here at Full Throttle. This is pretty rare. I was expecting a little bit more of a line. You can see right here at the Full Throttle Sports Bar, they have some Christmas lights up on the building. Now, for those that have been watching my Six Flags updates, you know that the Golden Bear Theater has been a hot topic on the videos here and there, and that's because of the survey markers that we've seen on the ground. But what I'm curious today is if there are any new survey markers, or if this was just a utility project and there isn't plans for anything going in this area as far as new attractions. A new attraction would be very exciting. A new roller coaster, or a new like flat ride or something like that here would be great. But it seems like now with the work happening in the front of the park, that's the next project. The front entrance is probably the next big thing. So I'm still gonna keep an eye on this area just because of the survey markers, but I have a feeling now the focus is in the front. But we have to look anyway, just for good measure, and I don't see anything indicating any sort of work for the future. I just see the fence right here, which has seen better days. So I hope they do something in this area in the future, but as of right now, it looks like everything is looking the same. The only thing that's popped up that's new over here is this right here, and I think it's for the cellular connectivity in the park, and I believe that is for the solar panel thing, because they're prepping the park for the renewable energy source, so this could be all just part of that. And yeah, there's nothing in the trees over here as well, so I feel like whatever we were looking at was just for something else and not for a brand new attraction. It's all right though. Six Flags will build a new ride soon, I'm sure. Six Flags is known for building crazy thrill rides and huge roller coasters, so I wouldn't be surprised if they make an announcement for next year for an all-new attraction here. But I will say that in the next few hours, because at the time of recording this video, the IAAPA convention is going to be happening, so I wouldn't be surprised if they announce something during the IAAPA convention. You never know. Oh, look at this. I found some Halloween leftovers. Heck yeah. See, Halloween every day. But for those of you that do not know what IAAPA is, it's the International Association of Amusement Parks and Attractions, and it's a huge convention that happens in Orlando. I believe there's another one in Asia, and it's pretty much everyone that builds things for the industry, so like Intamin, Vekoma, Zamperla, and so many other companies that build rides are at this convention selling their products. And they're selling their products to big companies like Disney and Universal and now, you know, Cedar Fair and Six Flags. And they buy these major roller coasters or flat rides or whatever. But usually at this convention, they also do some announcements because they've been working on projects with some of these companies for a while. And they use IAAPA as a good spot to reveal some of the exciting new things. So you never know, Six Flags might be announcing a big roller coaster or a new flat ride for Magic Mountain for the 2025 or 2026 season at IAAPA. Over here at the DC Universe, they've kept up these particular decorations because they use them for Holiday in the Park. And it looks like they might be reusing this structure as well. And then right behind me, they removed that big stage, that DJ stage that was right here for Fright Fest. I'm surprised they didn't keep that up because I know a lot of people dig the stage, but I guess they want everyone to just kind of check out the decorations over in this area. Oh, look at this over here at Crazanity. It's back open from its refurbishment, so that's nice to see. Over here at the old Tidal Wave site, you can see that they still have the Saw maze still up, and this will take them, this will take them a while to take down if they're going to take it down. They did a pretty good job their first year. Obviously, my expectations weren't like the same as like Universal Studios or anything like that, but I was expecting something a little bit different and better than what Fright Fest usually does. And I'm glad that they're dabbling in the intellectual property thing here for their Halloween event. I hope they continue to improve the event, and I think this is a good step in the right direction. Popping into this little garden really quick because look, they've added the fountain on this little concrete base. And now we have a beautiful little water feature here, so that's cool. It looks like the pathway to Samurai Summit is closed, so that means that Superman and Ninja are down, which is pretty crazy because Superman and Ninja have had a lot of downtime lately these past few months. Now over here at the VIP Lounge, there's been a few changes. They obviously have all these amenities. They got in and out access, massage chairs, we got video games, foosball table, free drinks and snacks, but it costs money for everybody now. If you're a pass holder, it costs $10. If you're not a pass holder, it costs $20. So just a heads up. Now over here at the Grand Prix, if you don't know, they've converted all the go-karts to electric go-karts, which is really exciting. So no more smelly fumes, and everything's really nice and quiet over here. Such a welcome change. And what's cool is if you notice on the ground right here, there's like these different targets, and some of them slow you down, some of them speed you up. And I think that's like a really neat interactive element to this. It's almost like Mario Kart. But the fact that they're electric now, I mean, that's the biggest thing. It's so nice. Oh yeah, here in the underground, they have the Christmas tree up, so they just have a few more things to put up over here. Then the area will be ready to go for Holiday in the Park. Making my way down the Magic Mountain, really wasn't too much to see over by Tatsu. They are decorating for Holiday in the Park up there, so they have some Christmas lights in the trees. But other than that, nothing crazy to report on. But overall, a pretty light day in the park, which is fantastic for those that are wanting to crush some roller coasters today. That's a really nice day in the park. I've made my way into the Six Flags Emporium just to check up on some merchandise, because you never know if they have anything new. They've moved the Goliath stuff over here, so this is a little different. They have some X2 merchandise available. That's nice. I actually like that shirt. That shirt's pretty nice. Let's see. $17.99 for the shirt. Very affordable, actually. Not too shabby. Look at this. We have a Viper Dynamics coaster model. That's what it looks like. Love that. These are $37.99. Cool, cool. And then also got some West Coast Racers merchandise. Full Throttle. Twisted Colossus. I love the ride-specific stuff. And if you're more into the plain kind of classic stuff, they definitely have you covered. Look at this. 2 for $60 for these hoodies. It's a pretty good deal. And then they have the usual superhero stuff over in this corner. They got the Wonder Woman sweaters for $36.99, not too shabby. And a bunch of other stuff in this area, but it's all looking the same. So just a couple new items in the Emporium. But with that, that completes our lap around Six Flags Magic Mountain. There's a few updates there. I think the biggest thing was up in the front of the park, which we'll look at one more time before we leave. One last look here at the front entrance. Oh yeah, I'll be keeping an eye on it. Probably once a week or once every other week. Just because I don't think things are going to change that quickly overnight, and it's nice to kind of take a couple days to do another update video. But yeah, Six Flags Magic Mountain, always something happening. Well, that's going to do it for today's video from Six Flags Magic Mountain. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and smash the thumbs up button. And if you're new to the channel and you love these videos from Six Flags Magic Mountain or some of your other favorite theme parks, consider subscribing because I have brand new videos from some of your favorites every single week. Be sure to check out my socials by following the links down below in the description. But until the next video, I hope you have a beautiful day, morning, evening, whatever it is. And I'll see you next time in the parks. Bye.